Hey everyone, it's Cake.
And Whimsy.
And we're at Mystic Village in Mystic, Connecticut today. Or is it Southington, Connecticut?
I think it's Southington, yeah.
It's somewhere in Connecticut.
It is one of Connecticut's best kept little treasures. It's a shopping village where we can find a lot of weird little stores, all in a fun little paved walking area, and some historic stuff as well.
A shopping village is a very good way to phrase that.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
That's what you said already. I was complimenting you.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
So let's go see what we can find before I choke on my hair.
Ooh, historic gazebo.
Ooh, historic popcorn hole.
What is this we see? Pop on the block? Gourmet popcorn.
I haven't seen them here before.
I haven't either. That must be why they do the popcorn hole.
That would be a good
Let's go take a look.
A cornucopia? You mean a popcornucopia?
It's a popcornucopia. Hey Jess.
Hey Dan.
God is watching, and so are we. Look over here.
Okay. It's a barrel?
Historic barrel. Oh, and historic pole fence. 2 in 1. It's a twofer. Looks like we got a general store.
Is it a historic general store?
I mean, it has to be. Aren't all general stores historic? And just like all good general stores, we've got penny candy. Not really penny candy, but candy anyway.
Oh, I used to hate these.
Oh, those are one of my favorites.
Oh.
Caramel creams are one of my favorites of all time. Oh.
I used to enjoy the candy buttons with all of the paper that you get though.
Really? That was one of my least favorite of all time. I lack the coordination to separate the buttons from the
Oh no, it just gives you extra fiber. Hey Dan.
What?
It's the gummy bears. We are the gummy bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere.
You know, Jess, there's something about things that have paper tops to them that just make me think old-fashioned and traditional.
That's why they put them there.
Am I succumbing to marketing pressure?
This is a really interesting jar.
Is it? Let's see. Oh, wasabi.
Yeah, but the jar shape
Oh, yeah.
is very cool.
It's like you could use it for a cocktail afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what they say in there? Drinkware.
Mm-hmm.
We are now in the everything pickled section. I feel like I'm in somebody's bug out shelter. What's that?
Oh, spicy pickled garlic, which we can actually have.
Wow. What's that giant thing in the middle there? Oh, it's a
Jalapeno?
pepper.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what makes it spicy.
Ooh. I don't know about you, Jess, but I like my maple syrup to come in a replica of the house it was built made in. Historic gum.
Says so, right there.
Yep, says vintage. That means historic.
No tea berry though.
Remember when blackjack was something really hard to find? Like,
No.
really? Up here it was for a while. What do you got there?
Unicorn ring toss.
Oh, well, that's like the ball and cup toss, sort of.
Yeah, but with a unicorn. It's okay, Dan. The ring is attached to the stick to the unicorn by a string.
Oh. And the oldest joke in New England since Revolutionary War times, the weather stick.
Really enjoying the title.
Thinning the herd.
Tales of the Weirdly Departed.
Death in Salem, Haunted Christmas, Cursed in New England, Spooky Creepy New England. Well, I guess it's not everything you'd want to do. I guess it's all the weird things you might want to do.
All the creepy things.
Anything creepy. They are landmarks you must visit.
Bet they're creepy.
But you have to come to Mystic Village first, and then come to the general store to be able to find out where they are. So, these are just really cool and eye-catching, and like seem like they'd be an awesome thing to have your morning tea or coffee out of. A little bit of like something for everybody here as well. And evidently it is Mara stoneware mugs. We are heading, that giant gnome means we're heading to the Norway store.
The Norway Pavilion.
Hey look, historic message board. Aren't we planning on making that out of foam at some point?
At some point.
Alright. Hey Nomi, my homie.
Rolling with our gnomies. I'm
Rolling.
sorry I said
Let's
that.
just do them all while we're here, you know. There's no home like gnome home. I'm gonna
There's
stop.
no place like home.
Oh, thanks for fixing that for me. Jess, this is a historic moment.
Oh.
This is the first time you have gone into a store where you can explore your heritage.
Where I claim 3% of the profits.
3% of everything here you should have in some way, shape, or form. Or either that or you can only purchase 3% of this store, or I don't know, there's something in there. Let's go see. Here we go, Jess. Crown yourself Norse. You are 3% Norse.
That's a 3% hat.
That is definitely a 3% hat.
It's a 3% size coffee cup.
It is.
And it's perfect. It says made with Norwegian parts.
Made with Norwegian parts.
I am apparently.
You are. You have 3% Norwegian parts. Hey, Jess. I think this is what most girls' first Norwegian thing is, but
Their
I feel,
first dirndl.
and that is kind of a 3% outfit for you, but I'm not sure how appropriate it is. I leave this here. Here we have the historic duck pond and duck factory, duck mill. I don't know.
The historic duck mill.
That must be where they live over there, right? Is that the?
And the historic duck hutch.
Is that a duck hutch? All right.
I don't know.
I like that name for it. I think we should keep that.
Okay, it's the duck hutch at the duck mill.
The duck hutch at the duck mill.
The duck plantation, y'all.
And look, the duck are happily at work doing their duck thing.
The duck version of Block Island.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Duck Block Island. That one's in prison. He's gonna escape.
Look, they're quack, quack, quacking. Very chatty.
Oh man, he's fishing.
Oh.
Duck butt. It's DuckTales. Ooh.
I can't remember the lyrics now, but I'm trying desperately
It's not
to.
fairy tales, but DuckTales. Ooh.
Ooh, that's about the only part I get is DuckTales.
If there's a stranger out to find you,
Do 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 do.
grab onto some DuckTales.
DuckTales. Woohoo! Runaway duck. Runaway duck.
You've escaped the duck mill. Flee. Why are you just standing there?
Don't look back. They'll never bring you your family. Just go. Just go. Run while you can. Start a new family. Oh, this looks very old and in disrepair, so it must be a historic, I don't know, well?
Tetanus factory?
Oh, a historic tetanus factory from back when they used to export tetanus out to all the other places. Not only is this a historic carriage and cart, but if you look very closely on the side there, you'll see that they've employed the ancient tradition of every enemy they've defeated, they have written a pictogram on. So this cart has defeated one unit of centaurs.
They're not very good, then,
No.
are they? Because that's an old cart. You think they should have more.
Right, I think the centaurs really did it in.
Huh.
They never travel alone. Hey, look, Jess.
Yeah?
Historic old toy store.
It's not historic, Dan.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't say ye. It doesn't say ye old. There's no extra e's at the end of words.
There aren't. You're
There should
right.
be at least 5 more e's on this sign.
Let me look closer here.
Nope, still not.
No. Oh, 1978. 1973. There we go. It's Banjo Bear. Please don't jump on me. In my younger days, I used to play banjo on a parade float. That was kind of creepy, Jess. This is Parade O' Puppets. But Jess just had a great idea.
Best shot.
Let's use a bunny puppet to talk to all the rabbits in our yard. That would be perfect. They wouldn't suspect a thing.
No, they wouldn't see it coming. Or we get a pig. Then they wouldn't know what was happening.
That would be a terrifying change of position, I think, yes.
Dan,
Jess?
these are the most luxurious eyelashes I've seen ever anywhere. Look
Oh
at
my
those.
gosh. Women everywhere are so jealous of goats now. They're gonna be running to get like goat cheese and goat soap to help their lashes grow. We're coming up on a Wonderland themed tea house. I forget what it's called, but
Alice in the Village.
ooh, Alice in the Village, because we're in Mystic Village. Historic Mystic Village. But look at this, it's so cute.
They have my doorknob.
Oh my god, yeah, look, they have the doorknob.
I was right. DuckTales. I knew it.
You are right, woohoo.
Yet we never see ducks in this area.
No, but we do have a weird little water contraption in this area.
It's a historic one.
It is very historic. I think it's for gold mining or panhandling or handling of pans.
Been
I don't
here
know.
Since 1762. Old Jebediah Springfield put it in.
the pappy of my pappy. If we hadn't crossed the street, we would have missed the kite shop. I mean, I haven't flown a kite in a long time, but I have aspirations that on some windy fall day, I'm going to indeed fly a kite. Just like in Mary Poppins. And if you look directly across the street, that blue building is Mystic Aquarium. One of the only places you're gonna find beluga whales.
Oh wow.
Dragons!
That is a ferocious looking
We are
dragon.
evidently at the Weather Vane store or the garden supply store. Oh wait, it's Garden Specialties. These are cool little wind toys.
Yeah.
Hey look, this is another one that used to belong in the tetanus factory. It's just been moved.
You know, when they went out of business, they had to sell off a lot of their stuff.
Pretty much. Pretty. I like the little green and yellow flower too.
Oh yeah.
That's
The
kind
wind
of
kicks up, that'll probably be really fun.
nice. But this one is very busy anyway. It moves. Doesn't take as much to push it evidently. I would totally be happy to have that. Ooh, look at it go! Look at it go! Just because we can't eat it doesn't mean we don't care enough about you to show you what kinds of things you could eat here.
I would eat literally everything on that.
Yeah.
There's not one thing there I don't want.
I think I could pass on coconut shrimp and clam fritters.
Oh, I didn't see the shrimp. I would even take the clam fritters right now.
Yeah, but I'd even take a chance on the much, much more. Hey Jess,
Hey Dan,
here's my 3% store, except it's like,
97% store.
you know, 77% anyway. So yeah, I guess I get most everything in here. I can have full-size things.
Lucky you.
Let's see what I can find. Jess found a muck hat. Oh, it looks very nice on you. I like that. It's very Irish of you. Possibly the worst hedge mage ever. I think I solved it. Hey, stop trying to sell me insurance. I'm very happy with my current provider. That is a great name for a restaurant slash bar. Sunday brunch at Jealous Monk. Traditional water wheel.
Traditional cute little birdie.
Oh, traditional cute little birdie.
It's a historic birdie.
He's probably been here since like the 1700s.
He just took a dirt bath.
I'll bet he met George Washington at one point. They have taste testing of all sorts of honeys and jams and olive oils and all sorts of things that are just delicious.
You gonna tap that tree, Dan? You gonna tap it real good?
They have a tapping tasting tree for honey here.
The difference between low elevation and high elevation maple.
Right? What a cool idea. This is where all the honeys in here kind of are coming from right now. That's a pretty good variety. So we're just about to head out here, but before we go, we want to say goodbye to our historic well. That's right.
Okay, so if you...
Covered so all the historic rats can't get out. And
This must be a historic rock.
it must be. Is that like the rock that the first pilgrims stood on when they rescued the first child from the historic well?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
These stocks are so historic that it's before we even had head and hand holds.
That's right. You just had to leave people at their best behavior to stay in there and get pelted by vegetables.
Read that sign.
No cigar smoking.
Cigarettes,
Wow.
cigarellos, all of those are fine.
You can
Pipes.
vape. You can vape all you want. You can throw clouds of marijuana smoke out there, but you know, no cigars. I like it.
You could burn witches.
You could. You could, as long as, you know, they're not... Yeah, you could burn witches. I've discovered a scandal. The Christmas shop is
Oh,
set up for Halloween.
Jack must have been here.
How did we not know this? It's a Halloween shop.
It's a Halloween miracle.
It's... Look at that. I mean, we're on our way out, but we found a map. Old Mystic Village. And you know, Jess, this is totally historical because it does have an extra E at the end of it.
Well, that was a nice walk through Mystic Village, and we got out right before the rain hit.
That is one of the fun little treasures of Connecticut. And it is a place you can go back to many, many times because about 25% of their stores will flip over and become something different, and then a store that used to be in a far corner sucks in that big real estate of the store that left before, and now all of a sudden you know about a store that looks brand new but has actually been there for 3 or 4 years, like
The Grey Goose is gone, or the whatever.
Yeah,
it was,
the
Grey
kitchen
Goose
one, I
or
think it
something
was.
like that. And then they had 2 shops there before, and like the Goose 2 or something, and they're both gone. And one, the original one where the mill is, the little duck mill, ooh. Is now, it's another kitchen store called the Kitsch or something.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. That popcorn store we saw was actually has been there for 3 years that we've never seen because it was tucked into a corner next to a restaurant, and when the big spot came available, they just moved in and it looked like a brand new place. So that was neat. We didn't get a lot of filming done inside of the honey and olive oil place because it wasn't a good environment to do that in, and their people are extremely helpful, but at the same time are always right next to you trying to engage with you. So
They are aggressively helpful.
But in a good way. What you missed in there is that every single flavor they have of honey, you can taste. They've got little tasting sticks right there for it. You could spend all day in there just gorging yourself on the best flavored honeys out there, and then move over when you get sick of sweet to the savory honeys, and when you get sick of that to the olive oils and to the vinaigrettes. And
you can leave with the bonus prize of diabetes.
Yay! Diabetes!
You know Wilford Brimley.
But I got my Werther's caramel. So that was pretty cool as well. It's a place we like to go back to if you're ever in the Mystic area. It's a really, and for everyone who's not in Connecticut, the Mystic area is southeastern Connecticut, essentially. If you're ever there, you also have Mystic Aquarium, which is a really good aquarium locally down there as well. And the Book Barn that we've already filmed from is about 10 minutes away down the street. So this is they've got camping grounds down there as well, and one of the great ocean visitations that you can do here for the public. So it's a great little spot in Connecticut.
Did you enjoy that? Did you like that? Was that good for you?
My little tourism rant, right?
I meant the whole trip, not
okay.
just him. Did you like seeing this new place in New England? Well, we go to weird places and odd places in New England fairly frequently.
We do.
If you enjoy that, maybe you should hit the subscribe button.
That would be cool.
Be notified when we do it again.
Are you saying that you can subscribe, you can hit a button and magically know when we go somewhere else?
Well, you can magically know when we post another video.
I mean, this seems kind of stalkery. Are these people following us around, Jess?
I hope so.
Are we okay with this? Okay. So yeah, evidently stalk us by hitting subscribe and
Virtually stalk us. Don't real life stalk us. That's weird.
we are so boring to real life stalk.
Yeah, you see all of the interesting things we do already. That's it.
You'd be so disappointed.
Be watching us watch TV. Watching us read a book.
So yeah, subscribe, like, maybe comment on the channel if there's a place you'd like us to go to that is one of your hidden secrets in New England.
Ooh,
that you
good
think
plan.
maybe we've missed. Or maybe, I mean, we haven't barely scratched the surface yet, but maybe we don't know about. Maybe isn't on our extensive list
We
yet.
have a list, but the list only has what we know about, so...
Right?
I'm not a native New Englander.
I am very excited about our next outing, by the way.
Oh?
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but we talked about it this last week, and we didn't have time to make it happen, and
I'm excited now, too, because I don't remember what it was.
very excited about it. It's one that I've wanted to take you to for a while, so it'll be cool. So, for now, though,
Let's
let's frost the cake.